All right, 97.7 Outlaw Radio FM listeners, we are live in full effect right here, right now. We got multi-platinum recording artists. We got the Mad Stuntman of Reel to Reel right here, live on the line. How are you doing this evening?
I'm good, man. I'm ready to move it, bro.
Yeah, man, I gotta say, I grew up on that song, man. I think that song is, even today, is featured at every single dance party, like, all over the world, man. I gotta say, you most definitely made dance music history with one song.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
But I gotta ask you, man, I want to take you back to the very beginning of your legendary career, and I gotta ask you, what actually made you decide to get into this music thing to begin with?
You know, I started at age 16 in the streets of Brooklyn, Flatbush, Brooklyn, where I grew up with my friends. You know, we were listening to the radio, and reggae music was playing on the radio. Dancehall music was playing on the radio. And I always said to myself, you know, one of these days I want to be famous one of these days. You know, I want to become a singer, you know. So I keep singing, practicing, writing. You know, I met my Jamaican friend. His name is Culture Pete. His real name is Colin Powell. He used to live in the same building where I grew up. He was living on the first floor. I was living on the second floor. And he had a DJ set. And the name of his DJ set was Pisces High Power. So we used to go on the set and play the music of these reggae artists, you know, and we would be singing and chanting over the record. You know, that's how it all started for me.
And I gotta say, it most definitely sounds like whenever you started shouting and chanting over the record, that's when history started to be made.
Well, actually, no, not there. It was too soon. I was age 16 then. Fast forward to age 25. Fast forward to age 25. The first record that got put out was a reggae song called "The Cooker." The producer, his name was Basil Thomas, and he produced that record, and it was the song called "The Cooker." It's about women cooking food. You know, they know how to cook. So I said, to all West Indian girls that know how to cook, I said, the cooker, the all West Indian girls, them a cooker, they cook up the chicken, the beef and the liver, Irish potato, dumpling and cassava, them take out pot and put in water in pot and pot on fire, them cover the pot so it will boil over, stay in the kitchen and wait for we dinner. That was the first song that got recorded, Jamaican style, you know. And speed up again, age 26, I'm on the streets of Brooklyn doing what I was doing before at age 16. And I used to I used to go to the barber shop, get my hair cut, and the barber, his name was Rogelio. He knew an artist friend of his named El General. El General, he's a Panamanian artist. He sings Spanish over reggae music, over dancehall. You know, he was like the first reggaeton back then, but it wasn't reggaeton. It was just Spanish reggae. And that's what he was doing. And at the time, he was touring with Eric Morello. And I guess they had a conversation that Eric was looking for an artist just like the General. And the General came around to Flatbush, Brooklyn, and introduced me. He gave me a number. He said, Stuntman, I have a number for you. I have someone for you to call. His name is Eric. He lives in New Jersey. He's looking for an artist. Give him a call. And at that time, $2 to call New Jersey with the phone booth, that was a lot of money back then. I used to take $2 and go to the meat store and buy chicken and make curry chicken, cook it up, and sell it to the people around the neighborhood. I would make a lot of money that way, you know. Then the General, he went on tour again. Then he came back after a few months from tour, and he said, Stuntman, did you call Eric? You know, with his Panamanian accent, he said, Stuntman, did you call Eric Morello? You got to give him a call, loco. I said, no, I didn't give him a call. He said, call him. Jersey. He said, "Stuntman, I want you to come see me in the studio." He gave me the directions to the studio. I went to the studio, met Eric. Eric, he was in his mother's house, but in the basement he had a recording studio. And when I went there, he said, "Hey, come inside," you know. And I heard Eric was playing dance music. So I was like, "Wow, Eric, I wanted to always do my raga style over some dance music." He was like, "Really? Okay, go into the booth. Let me hear what you got." I went into the booth. I started chanting. Chanting means rapping in Jamaican style, you know? And he was impressed. I came out of the booth. Eric said, "I want to sign you." At that time, he signed me to Strictly Rhythm Records, and Eric has his production, which is double platinum production, and I had received $1,000. I was feeling so rich at the time, receiving $1,000 because I never had $1,000 before, you know. And then the first song that we did was "Go On Move." Go on, move, make your body groove. Bibbidi bum 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 because come on, bibbidi bum 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 because come on, bibbidi bum 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 because come on, bibbidi bum bibbidi bum bibbidi bum bibbidi bum. That was the first song that was recorded through Eric Morello and Strictly Rhythm Records. After a few months passed, a year passed, Eric invited me to the studio again. He said, "Stuntman, I have a new track for you. I want you to write to this song. I want you to write to the track." So at the time, I'm gonna say, let's say the Move It track. Okay, wasn't Move It yet, didn't have the lyrics yet. I was writing to the beat. So I was looking for hooks. I was like, man, what hook would I write? Because I already said, "Go on, move. Go on, move. Make your body groove." Eric was like, "Just do what you do." I said, "Okay." All of a sudden, an idea came up to my head because I always used to be running the girls around Flatbush all the time, trying to talk to them. So I was like, "I like to move it, move it. I like to." Eric was like, "Wow, that sounds good. Keep repeating it, keep repeating it." I said, "I like to move it, move it. I like to move it." He said, "Why don't you sing it in that Cookie Monster voice you got?" I said, "All right." You know, we all laughed at that. And then I said, "Okay, I like to move it, move it. I like to." He said, "Keep doing it over and over, over and over, over and over." Then he said, "Okay, come out of the booth, come out of the booth." He had recorded me singing "I Like to Move It," with a deep Cookie voice. And we did the hook. He said, "Man, we need to answer this hook back. We need to answer the hook. So after you say "I like to move it," we're gonna yell back and say "Move it," and that's how "I Like to Move It" came about. But now the verse. Now I always had the verse like Jamaican style. It was much slower, and he was like, "You know what? You don't have to do a whole verse. You could pick whichever parts you like of your song and just repeat it. If you want to, you can repeat it." I said, "You can repeat it?" He was like, "Yeah, this is house music, man. You can repeat stuff." I was like, "Really? All right." Then the other part came to my head. I was like, "Woman, you're cute, and you don't need no makeup." I had to speed it up because I was singing it much slower. "Woman, you're cute, and you don't need no makeup." That was the original song. But I speeded up. I was like, "Woman, you're cute, and you don't need no makeup. Original cute body. You won't make man mad up. Woman, you're cute, and you don't need no makeup. Original cute body. You won't make man mad up. Woman, physically, physically." And that's how the song came about. Eric put it together, you know, and "I Like to Move It" was created. "I Like to Move It" is a song created for women. It's a women anthem. A woman look good with no makeup on, a natural body, your natural self. When I say you make man mud up, means you make us men crazy for you, you know, in a good way. And that's how "I Like to Move It" was created.
And I just gotta say as well, man, like, rest in peace to Eric, man. Such a phenomenal individual, and I still can't believe he's gone.
I am so shocked. I am so shocked by this. Like right now, and the first time I heard it happen, I'm like such in a state of shock, you know. I really can't believe it that he's not here, you know. And when I do hear the song, it's like he's here, you know. When I do hear the song playing, it's like he's here. But when someone mentioned he's not here anymore, that's when I realized, yes, he's not here.
And most, whenever you hear the music as well, it most definitely probably brings back the memories of you guys in the studio and everything you guys done together.
It brings everything back. It brings everything back from the first time I met him, from when I met his family, and you know, it's such a sad situation that happened to him. I don't understand what happened, you know, and it is crazy, you know, so sad. But I'm here to carry the torch, you know. I'm here to carry the torch.
And also as well, in 1994, Reel to Reel's "Go On Move" was actually featured on MC Mario's Back to Basics compilation album. I was wondering, how did you guys get connected with MC Mario, and of course, what was it like working with him on that particular project?
Well, I have to say, Eric did everything. Eric did everything with MC Mario and Strictly Rhythm. That was not my doing or anything like that. I was the only artist to come into the studio, write to the beats, and do what I do best. You know, all the business deals that has been with Eric Morello and Gladys Pizarro, and also Strictly Rhythm Records.
And I just have to say, the MC Mario, that compilation record, I have to say it was absolutely phenomenal. And I actually remember going out and buying that album back in the day just for Go On and Move, man. But like, the other songs were good, but Go On and Move most definitely was the anthem of that entire record.
Yes, Go On Move it was phenomenal, you know. It just had that groove that, oh my gosh, that record is amazing, you know. And I said to myself, one of these days I'm going to remake that record, you know.
And just going back to I Like to Move It for a few moments there, I also remember as well that it was actually used for the National Basketball League in Australia. I have to ask you, how did you guys actually do that partnership with the NBA? And of course, like, what was it like seeing your guys' music on a campaign ad for the NBA?
Again, all the deals were made with Strictly Rhythm Records and Positiva EMI, and Eric Morello. Again, you know, for me to see the song reach as far as anything with sports, anything with movies, it's still amazing to me that this song is actually, people is just picking this song because it actually moves you. You know, it's a demanding song. When you listen to the song, it's very demanding. It's telling you to move. It's telling you don't stop. Just keep going. You know, the energy of it only. You know what I'm saying? So, me, I'm still surprised. I'm like a little kid with candy. I'm still surprised by all of this is happening. It happened then and still happening now.
And I have to ask as well, like, if you don't mind me asking, what was one of your most fondest memories that you actually shared with the late great Eric? Because you guys put in so much work together for so many years, just on reel to reel projects.
Yes, the most memorable memory is when we received our first award in the Netherlands, our first gold record. That was amazing, you know, to receive that record, and I shed a tear. I always tell people I shed a tear when I got that record, you know, to see that we have worked so hard, and all the fans, thank you to all the fans that supported the record, all the people that worked so hard to make the record number one, Strictly Rhythm staff, Positiva EMI staff, everybody that had a part to play, all the DJs that had a part to play with the song, also the fans, God number one. It's amazing because we could not do it alone without these people that played a part in it, you know?
And also, as well, in 2002, so jumping ahead in the timeline here a little bit, you were actually featured on Magic Juwan's song Disorder. I was wondering, what was the story behind that collaboration? And of course, what was it like working with Magic Juwan?
Which song was that?
It was Disorder, but I was in a, it's called Disorderin. I was in a, I think it was in a Latin language.
Oh wow.
I probably I couldn't really pronounce the name of the song, so what I did was I went on Google Translate and converted the name into English. So that's probably why it's not ringing a bell with you. My apologies on that.
It's okay. It's okay.
But I do have to say, you most definitely did a lot of projects, though. You most definitely have worked with a lot of amazing people all over the world.
Yes, yes. I've been working with a lot of tons load of people. I worked with Tim McQueen. I've worked with Barbara Tucker. You know, these beautiful people that I've worked with Real to Real and Eric Murillo. Amazing, amazing voice. You know, energy and everything. I worked with my friend Naturally as well. He's from New York. He's Jamaican. When we did the Move It song, and Eric, we have a song called Do Not Panic. You know, when we first got to England, you know, and first heard jungle music playing for the first time, the song that was playing was Incredible by General Levy. And I started liking the jungle. And I said, Eric, we have to do a jungle. We have to do a jungle. So we had recorded a jungle song on one of our records. I can't remember the name of it, right? I think it was Do Not Panic. I think it's Do Not Panic, if I remember right. But it's just working and just hearing new music and know that you can conquer it is a beautiful thing. Practice make perfect, and I'm here right now.
And also, as you already know, we got connected through a phenomenal DJ by the name of DJ DMC. I was wondering, how did yourself and DMC get connected? And of course, what is it like working with him? Because I do know you guys have a few new projects currently in the works.
Yes, I met DJ DMC, the official DJ DMC. I met him through a friend of actually his, and his name is Rob. And Rob, he's the traveling DJ. He does traveling DJs. And Rob introduced me to official DJ DMC. I did a dub plate of I Like to Move It for DJ DMC, and he liked it. And he had an idea. He said, Stuntman, I would like to work with you. I said, okay, whatever you want to do, let's do it. He presented a track to me. I fell in love with the track. I said, you know what, this track is too good for me to be on it alone. I called my friend from the UK, General Levy. He heard it. He wanted to be on it. I also called Kid G from Proyecto Uno. He's the newest member of Proyecto Uno. His name is Kid G. And we collaborate on the record. And the song is called Stuntman Says. And it's another commanding song, letting the people know what I want you to do. I want you to close your eyes and jump. I want you to jump up and down. That's what I want to see you do by giving you a demand. It's something like Simon Says. You know, Simon says jump. Simon says don't jump. You know, it's something like that. But I say Stuntman Says, let me see you jump. Stuntman said, close your eyes and jump. And with General Levy, he's an amazing vocalist. He raps so fast. It's like, I can't even rap that fast, but they call me the Trinidadian toaster, but if you call me a Trinidadian toaster, what do you call the general? You know? And that record is so amazing. That record is a great record, and it's for the ladies again. I always write songs for the ladies because guys are going to gravitate to it. If the lady's going to dance to it, the guy's going to gravitate to the ladies and dance into it, and we're all going to have a great time. That's how I met the official DJ DMC.
And also, as well, in the year 2017, you actually released a full-length feature album. I was wondering, can you tell our listeners a bit more about your full-length record, and of course, where can we actually snag ourselves some copies of that particular record today?
Are we talking about the Mad Stuntman Unleash?
Yes, the Unleash record, yes.
Yes, the Unleash record. You know, with the new technology now, as when I got signed up back in the day, it was with a record company, you know, and not with a record company anymore. Eric and myself departed in 1997. I started to produce myself. I also worked with other producers from Switzerland to create that album that came out in 2017. Actually, we recorded that album. I think 2012. I think 2012 that album was recorded, and that album I have a lot of up and coming artists that I featured on the album. You know, I always want to give a new artist a break because I was given a break, you know. I was given a break, so I always say to myself, I need to give a young, talented artist a break. You know, they're so talented and they have so much vibes. Once I create the song and create the record, they follow and they write their own stuff. I pursue them to write their own music, you know, so, you know, you never know. Later down the road, they will say, you know, always remember me and say, Stuntman taught me to write music, you know, write my lyrics and stuff like that. So I always love working, and that particular album, I expressed myself through the album. Like I have a song called Dancing in the Rain. You know, that song, I wrote that song because I was thinking about people, like when they get into an argument, guy and a girl get into an argument, the first things they would want to do is hurt themselves or commit suicide. Not saying to go commit suicide. Don't do it. I wrote a song about, you know, there's so much to life than committing suicide. If one relationship does not work for you, there's many doors that's open that you can have a relationship and make it work for you. So that song, it takes you through 3 different stages. The first stage is when you're arguing with your significant other, and you go into the other phase is when everything starts getting better. You start realizing life is worth so much more. And then when it gets into the last stage, you're happy and you're having a good time and you're starting the whole family over. If you listen to that song, Dancing in the Rain, I'm actually singing on the album. It has only a little fine-tuning of auto-tune because I like that. But the song, I'm actually singing on the whole particular song.
And also, speaking of an amazing song just like that one, on January 24th, 2020, you actually released the song titled It's Your Birthday. And I have to ask you, can you tell our listeners a bit more about this phenomenal party song? And of course, is it available on all streaming platforms today? That way individuals can get up and party if it is their birthday.
Yes. I actually released that song on my birthday of January 24th of 2020, you know, and it's definitely streaming now, and it's a great party song. It's a new anthem of a birthday song. It's your birthday. You can get up, you can dance. It was produced by Al McDowell. Also, we have Asia Wax, an up-and-coming artist. She's an up-and-coming actress as well. And Singing Warrior, he's my friend from Jamaica, and he passed away from COVID. Sadly, he passed away from COVID of March of 2019. I think he passed away, and we didn't really get a chance to perform the song. He didn't get a chance to perform the song ever at all, and he had passed away. So I want to say rest in peace to him and to his family. You know, It's so sad with the COVID that's going on right now. But the birthday song is really, really fun. You can dance to it. You can sing along. It's just happy music. I just love to deliver happy music, you know?
And I want to say as well, my sincere condolences to your friend, Stuntman. My sincere condolences.
Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it.
And also, after this interview, I'm actually going to be playing It's Your Birthday for our audience that haven't had the opportunity to check the song out. So if you guys like it, make sure you add it to your favorite playlist tonight. But I gotta ask you, Stuntman. My apologies, Stuntman. My apologies.
It's okay.
I was just gonna ask you, what is next for you? Like, is there anything I happen to miss during this interview? Anything else you still want to talk about or promote while we still have you here live on the Canadian airwaves?
Definitely. I'm producing myself. I also work with other producers. I'm working with producers right now from the Netherlands, Signal, The Sign, and also Rhythm and Vibe. I'm working on some soca music, like, soca music from Trinidad. If you're familiar with soca music, definitely. I have a few soca records coming out, a couple of EPs coming out. I'm also working with Kid G. We did a few songs. I'm working on some reggaeton music, a lot of Latin music I'm doing, house music. I'm doing a remix of I Like to Move It. I have many different mixes of I Like to Move It. I have a remake of I Like to Move It and a remix of I Like to Move It. And I'm also working with a lot of different artists that's coming up, artists that's already out there. Work with Cutty Ranks, the legendary artist from Jamaica. Limb by limb, we go cut them down, send video, lick off them tongue. I'm definitely working with Cutty Ranks, and anybody that's stepping my way and coming my way, I'm definitely working. I don't want to work with everybody, but everybody is coming my way. So like they say, you got to take what you get and run with it. And I'm doing Afro music. I'm doing every type of music there is. Hip hop, R&B. I'm doing everything because music is worldwide,
And also, Stuntman, this is the time in the interview right before I wrap things up that I give a chance for the individual that slides into the radio station airwaves, just a chance to give shoutouts to whomever they want to give shoutouts to, but most of all, your social media handles. That way our listeners can follow you and stay updated on everything the Mad Stuntman if they're not already doing so. But you are an amazing, legendary, multi-platinum individual, so I really do hope they are already following you.
I hope so too. My Instagram handle is the Mad Stuntman Official. A lot of people don't really think I'm the real person when they look at my followers and they say, "Oh, he only got 4,000 followers." Yes, I only have 4,000 followers. I am the official, original Mad Stuntman from real to real. That's me. There's no fake. I'm all real. And also Facebook is The Mad Stuntman as my Facebook handle, and you can check out my website, www.themadstuntman.com. That's under construction right now, and everything is going to be fixed pretty soon. Look out for new music from The Mad Stuntman. Also, I'm going to be doing exercise and get my weight back down. Remember when I started off, I was slim. Now, I gained a little weight. I feel good. Hey, I love the way how I am, but I know I like to be healthy on stage, so I have to, do what I have to do to make my body right, and I like to move it. I want to big up all my fans in Canada. I have some special people in Canada, the Armstrong family. I want to big them up. They're in Canada, my cousins in Canada, my great friends, Skanka. Big up yourself. I just want to big up everybody in the whole world right now because the world is giving me the power to continue in what I'm doing. And I just want to say to the younger generation and the people that's coming up, I just want to tell them, follow your goal. If you choose your goal in life, there's always somebody that's going to want to hold you back or want to hate on you. Remember, don't let them hold you back. Follow your dream. Keep going. Because there's always somebody to hear you and pass you on to someone else. Just like I was passed on from the General to Eric Morello. There's someone else like me out there to say, hey, I heard this guy singing. Let's go get him and let's go record him. I want to thank my whole fans, everybody around the world. I love you guys. Without you, I would not be here right now. And thank you for loving my music. I see they have a new trend with I Like to Move It. They're doing a new dance. I just love to see it. It's nice. And everybody, I want everybody to follow it. I have also new music coming out again. After Stuntman Says, I have a song called Run the Thunder. It's releasing July 2nd. July 2nd and July 16th, I have another soca song called Bring the Water, featuring Iowa George. It's also featuring Signal and also featuring Proyecto Uno. Member, his name is Kid G. So look out for those soca songs coming at you, and look out for the boat ride song. It's all coming, okay?
Well, it sounds like you have some phenomenal projects on the way. I'm most definitely looking forward to it. You know what I mean? I'm already just hearing about it from the man himself. I'm already getting pumped up for these phenomenal projects.
Thank you so much, and I also want to say thank you to my management, Globalized Entertainment, Preston. I love you. He's a phenomenal manager. He makes sure that I'm in the right place and my mind is right when I'm working, and he stays on top of everything, I just want to say thank you so much, Preston. I love you, man. I really, really do. Thank you so much.
And I want to say, Stuntman, as well, quickly, just before we part ways here, thank you for years of amazing music, man. You know, your music most definitely has touched so many lives and so many individuals worldwide, and I just want to give you your flowers and say that we most definitely appreciate everything you've done for music, and we're looking forward to many more years to come. Thank you so much, Stuntman, for just making amazing music that not only I had the opportunity to love, but millions of individuals worldwide as well.
Thank you. Outlaw likes to move it. Outlaw likes to move it. Outlaw likes to move it. They like to move it.
I gotta say, Stuntman, thank you so much, man, and definitely have yourself a wonderful night, and hopefully down the line we can make this happen again sometime soon.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it.